Hi everyone and welcome to Lou's Brew Lab. Today we're just going to go over some essentials that you need for when making your own alcohol. These are the things I've just got around me here. I feel like everything works nice together and sort of everything that you need is here. It's not too expensive, so I'm just going to take you through it. So one of these to start off with. This is a 1 gallon. Denny John. Again, you can hold up to about four litres, I think. Denny John's 1 gallon. Comfortably. You got your yeast. This is Turbo Pure yeast. There is other yeast available. You can use bread yeast, cider yeast, wine yeast, depends on what you're making. You're always going to need yeast though. Another essential is sugar. Always sugar, any type of sugar will do. Again, picked up really cheap, so sugar's another essential. And then juice. You want sort of 100% apple juice or anything like that. Grape juice, apple juice. You can do cranberry, whatever tickles your fancy. Just look at the ingredients list on the back and just make sure it's like 100% apple juice and there's no other like bits and bobs in there. Airlock, one of these is always good. Yeah, straight on top there of your, when you filled it up on top of your demi-john, and then just chuck that on there, and then that will stop your fermentation getting too vigorous and sort of lets everything out. Where if you seal it, it's just gonna explode. One of these, which I usually just stick in there, little funnel. You can tip all your juices in there, tip your sugar in there and everything that you need. Just gets in there, stop spillages. Also got one of these. These are little spoons to measure stuff. So you go up in various different sizes there. All different sizes. It's always good to have one of them. You've then got your like gravity reader that reads your gravity. You usually just fill this up before you pitch your yeast. Fill this up with all your sugars and your juices in here, and then just tip a little bit in there. Chuck that in. This will float, and then it will go up to a certain amount and just give you a reading of what your alcohol is going to potentially be, and then you take another reading at the end, and that will tell you everything you need to know. You've then got a couple other bits and bobs you can add, which is yeast nutrients. Always help the process of fermentation. Always sterilise all your equipment before. So I just use this, again, picked up cheap off eBay. I just use that stuff, that sterilises for me. And then you've got one of these. So once your alcohol's done, what I tend to do is put that a little bit higher. Bosh that in there, stops any crap building up, because what you'll do is you'll get loads of like sludge at the bottom when you're making alcohol. So that just stops any sludge getting picked up, and you got a little buffer there. So it stops any sludge getting picked up, and then put that a little bit higher, and then just siphon into a bottle. So one of these, and just chuck that in there and just siphon it into it, and that will just stop any of that horrible gunky stuff at the bottom getting into your bottles when you drink it. So that's pretty much everything that I use. Anyone's got any suggestions of anything else that can be added, please leave a comment.